Hi, I'm back with another video, and this time it's my goals for 2025. I got this idea from Pashelle Love 5259. She asked me if what my goals were for 2025, and I was like, when she first asked me, I was going, I don't have any, goals, any plans, any ideas what I wanted to do for this year. Because, I don't do New Year's resolutions. I think I've said that before. I don't do New Year's resolutions because I'm one of those people that I'll just if I can, I'll just end up not doing it, or something will happen and change everything and change my plans. And so I was like, I don't really have any. And then she was like, what, how do you tackle your goals? And I'm one of those people that I overanalyze and overthink, and I weigh the pros and cons, and then I finally just jump head first in there because after I answered her, I thought some more stuff to it. But yeah, I overthink, I overanalyze, and then like I said, I weigh the pros and cons forever, and then I finally just jump head first and go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it's kind of like with my YouTube channel. I overanalyzed, I overthought. Did the pros and cons, and then I'm like, well, I'm just gonna jump head first because if I don't, I'm not gonna ever do it. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, well, I tried, and then I'll just stop making videos if it's not something that I'm really into, if it's just not working out. And so far it's working out for me. I am enjoying it. I still do enjoy it. I do love making videos and that kind of thing. So far, so good. And so I was like, but when I do, like I said, after I do that kind of stuff, I also just end up, like I said, doing the stuff. Like I don't have, like I said, I didn't have any goals, but I have like my bucket list, like baking or cooking bucket list. I started those a while back, and so like the baking was like I want to make cinnamon rolls, like cinnamon rolls that don't have Pillsbury attached to it, and because I made cookies at one time, and it was peanut butter cookies, but Pillsbury wasn't with me on that one, so I felt really confident on that. So I was like, I want to make cinnamon rolls. I forget what's all on my bucket list, but I remember cinnamon rolls, and then I had did my cooking. And one of them was chicken fried steak. And when I did it, I was like, I think that's on my bucket list. And I went back, and sure enough, and so I just decided to buy the stuff, after reading recipes, looking at ideas, trying to get kind of an idea on how to make it. And then I just decided to go ahead and try it. So I took it off my bucket list, and I can't remember what's on my cooking list. But yeah, I wanted to like make chicken fried steak, and so I did it. And so sometimes I just do it, and then I realize it's on my bucket list thing. And so after I, like I said, after I answered on those kind of things, and then thought of some more stuff to answer about it, I was going, well, I still don't have any. And Carol, she had an idea she wanted to do for this year. She wanted to do what my mom used to do, which was she she always bought Christmas and birthday presents and all holiday presents throughout the year. She would start for the next year as soon as Christmas was over with, like the day after Christmas sales. And then she would spend throughout the year buying after all the holidays, um, any clearances, sales, last chance, discount codes, discount anything. If it came with a gift card, and so she was like that way she could buy for like I said, birthday presents, Christmas presents, and then anytime we needed something throughout the year, she would just go ahead and do that. And so by the time Christmas got here, she was either done or she was finishing up and she was just going through a list of what she might need for somebody, or she'd add something. And so as the years went by, we didn't have to go to like Black Friday. We didn't have to do any of that. And when they started moving everything to online more, she would start doing the online stuff. So we didn't have to go in for Black Friday, which was nice not to have to sit outside and freeze. Um, that kind of thing. And so that's kind of what Carol was like, I want to be able to shop throughout the year so we don't have to worry when Christmas gets here. And you get down to it's just a few things here and there, or you're already done. And it was nice not to have to go to Black Friday and, do that kind of stuff. And if my mom was like, I really don't have to buy anything online, but I'm just going to check, see if there's anything I see that we might need or what I think someone might want. And so when Carol said, I want to do that, I want to buy throughout the year when, like when we can, we were discussing going to places and picking things up, because my mom would go to Walmart and Target and Dollar Tree and Amazon, and then she would go to Hobby Lobby and Michael's and TJ Maxx and Marshalls and Ross and Burlington and all kinds of places, Bath and Body Works, And so she would buy, like I said, throughout the year, and then she would have that stuff. And so I'm like, I agreed with her. I wanted to do that same thing so you didn't have to worry quite so much buying people stuff. And so I agree with her. So hopefully we'll be able to do that more. We've already kind of started it, but we haven't done it since the first time. So I'm hoping we can get back on that and we'll be able to start really getting into that buying stuff. I wasn't able to on the first trip because I'm currently paying something, but hopefully we'll be able to do it later. And after she had given that goal, I can't remember if she said that in December sometime or if it was the beginning of January. And then I came up with one that I wanted to do, and this is my goal for 2025, is I want to go back to the budget friendly, the saving money at the grocery store thing. My we don't have the grocery tax anymore. They got rid of it, and so things aren't as expensive, but they're not as cheap. Like instead of paying like 400, 500, it's you're paying like probably still 300, 200, that kind of thing. And that's nice not to be paying 400 or 500 because every time I go to the grocery store and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be 400 or 500. And then it's like, oh yeah, I forgot the sales tax is off that, so it's not as cheap. I mean, it's not as expensive, excuse me. And so I want to go back to that because 2024, when I was doing that, it was a lot easier because I built my pantry, and that was really nice because it did help a few times when money got tight. And I decided I didn't want to spend as much at the grocery store. It did come in handy, and that's what I told Carol. I said it came in handy throughout the those few times. And then going to Costco, those meals of freezing them really did help because the ribs I froze, um, we ended up eating them a few months later, and they were still good, and they tasted good and everything. And so I told her, I said, I want to go back to building my pantry, going back to shopping, going to Dollar Tree and building up the grocery, and any other little places along the way that I see that I can get cheap. And then Costco, I told her I want to go back to like doing the Costco thing. I'm still looking at my grocery store. Every time they have a shopping cart, I'm looking to see if there's anything fun and exciting, anything that I can use for cooking, baking, holiday stuff, anything that is, like I said, new and exciting that maybe I haven't tried yet. And so I'm still doing that, but it's like I haven't been able to really build my pantry back up, and I haven't really been able to, like I said, keep it going like I was. And so I told her, I said, I really want to get back into that. I really want to start stocking up on that stuff and keeping it going because it was so much easier having it in my pantry and having it in the freezer. And then, I could just open it up and I knew I had, hamburger and pork chops, and I had rice and all kinds of veggies, cans of veggies, and all kinds of things in the pantry. And all I had to do was just buy the fresh stuff. And if there was anything that I wanted to try or something different or the animals needed, it was just so much easier. And so that's my goal, is I want to get back to the budget friendly, cheaper, inexpensive, saving money, trying to do like that. And I know it's hard with, the economy and everything going on and that kind of thing. And then you got the bird flu, so eggs are not as cheap these days. The eggs I usually get went up to like $5.98, $6.98. They go up anywhere from 3 to 4 something. So, and then I found this one that was $4.98. Some lady was looking at them this last time I went grocery shopping, and so they were like cage free and humane and all that. So I was like really surprised they were only $4.98. But that's, eggs are kind of expensive right now because thanks to the bird flu and that kind of thing. So I'm hoping, like I said, that I'll be able to get into the budget friendly stuff and keep the things going and that kind of thing. So that's my goal for this year, is trying to get back into budget friendly, cheaper, inexpensive pantry, stocking, doing that kind of thing. And so that's pretty much all I can think of at this moment for this year, is my goals for 2025 and what Carol wanted to do with the Christmas presents and keep getting gifts throughout the year kind of idea. So thank you for watching. Bye.